Warning. Viewers' discretion is advised. These series are highly addictive.
Would you like to know more? And here we go.
Coming in number 5 on the list is The Princess We Young. As you know, we only do eliteness on this channel, so something about this cinematic art has to stand out. What stands out most about The Princess We Young is the story. Here on LW2W, we consider the story the soul of the film. And this story has so much soul, it's almost dripping with sauce. Too much sauce. So much sauce you could tell them to hold extra duck sauce on it. It's mwah, chef's kiss perfection. This story is perfectly blended. It has a little bit of romance, but not the typical romance you would think. This romance is a lot of bit of disturbing. Just be prepared to have
Emotional damage
by the end of it. But not like the emotional damage from, like, let's say, like Game of Thrones, one of the greatest shows ever made. Except for the ending, where they killed a baby. They killed a baby. Not as traumatic as that. For all my survivors of the Red Wedding. Hoorah! I think we all still suffer from PTSD from that. Boy, you'll never be the same. Still, no story has so much layers to it as The Princess We Young. It's a deep soul, which makes it oh so worth watching. Starting with the different level of love. Now, I know you might be thinking, what's love got to do with it? Everything. From the love of a father-daughter, mother-lover. Wait, what? I mean, a mother-daughter, that agape love. That real love. That Mary J. Blige love. That unconditional love that we all are looking for. To the flip side of that, which is fable love. That fable love make you want to sing a Drake song love, which could reside between fake friends. Y'all know it. That smile in my face, whole time to try and take my place, whole time to try and take... Boy, if you don't stop. To how friends could turn enemies, to nebuckle with that jealousy. You know, bars. You see it? Bars? No? Alright, I digress. This story, in its simplest form, is just a depiction of human nature. Which we all can relate to in one way or another, right? The Princess We Young story is just a great story of showing the determination and perseverance you need to have, whether it's the rise to the fall or the fall to the rise, you know, either way, while staying true to you. And who really doesn't want to stay and watch that?
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Think about it. Plus, it has all the drama for your mama. You might need to bring a llama. I ain't gonna lie to you. But what would a story be without characters? And what would a soul be without a spirit? Are you with me? Yeah, y'all stay with me. Come on. Yeah, come on. The characters in the series definitely bring the show alive, as they should. With the protagonists, characters, hey we young, hey girl, singing, hey there lonely girl. The star of the show, the scene stealer, heartbreaker, fun maker, the actress formerly known as Heartbreaker, because I think she got married. Miss Tiffany Tang, shine bright like a diamond. She shine bright like a diamond. Miss Tang definitely put that tang on this show. Anywhere she go, any day she just body up. I said anywhere she go, any day. You said the girl body. You said the girl fine. She find that I'm fine, make a glass wine jealous in no time. You see it? Plus, her acting skills is up there. She bodied this character effortlessly. Like, it was made for her. Like, there was no time you didn't believe her role except for, like, the first episode, which is the only caveat to this masterpiece, but we'll get to that later on that. For the most part, every character that played a pivotal role in this damn story did their damn thing. They definitely made the soul jump. But the characters you love, without giving too much away, like her main love interest, Tuba Jun. which their chemistry go crazy. I don't know how much acting went into that, due to the fact that they're married in real life. In a real life. Fun fact. So you know there had to be some kind of entanglements going on set. Crazy cons. But that is not what we here for. That's none of our business. Moving on. As we forward to the characters you really hate. You really hate these. To the point of despise. Which I don't really like using the word hate. But you get to despising some of these mofos, man. Ooh, I'm telling you. Like if you have a Rachel in your show, that's how you know you have a good character that people can't help but to detest. And I really want to use the word hate, but let me explain what Rachel is. Rachel is that frenemy that acts like she wants the best for you, but the whole time, she was just waiting for that right moment to backstab you. Over and over and over again. And you give him or her the grace period because they're always there for you when you were down bad. And nothing was ever their fault. It was always you. Even when they get caught red-handed with knife in hand. But the reason they were there for you when you were down bad is because they have this God complex. To better understand this, I implore y'all to go read or watch The Tower of God. The manhwa go crazy. Pure fire. I don't know what it is about these Rachels, man, but they need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together. But I digress. I really don't know who our main antagonist is. Some may say it's Tubayu, but it's so many people against our main character. Y'all let me know who y'all think the main villain is in the comments. And while we at it, y'all touch up the like button, run it up, touch it up, touch it up, touch it up. Run up the sub it up, sub it up, sub it up. You know what I mean? I'll be forward to visuals. Visually, it's quite a stunning show. They really capture the essence of the time period. They really drew you in and bring you into their world. You feel like this is how, or it should be if you were Asian and born in the North or South dynasty. Suspense and pacing. The suspense and pacings are all very well laid out throughout the whole series. Apart from the first episode, which I don't know what they were going for. Other than that, suspense is thick. Pacing, it never felt like it dragged. You always wanted to see what was happening next. All very well executed apart from the first episode. Originality. If I'm being honest, and that's all we could be, right? It's not the most unique story ever told, but I had one of the most unique experiences watching it, so that has to count for something, right? Soundtrack. The music, and as we call it here on LW2W, the language of the soul. The music definitely fit the time period and conveys the emotion of the scenes. It was the undertone voice that was speaking to you throughout the whole series, without you really even realizing it. It for sure helped cause the emotional damage you would experience by the end of it. Definitely experience it by the end of it. Now for my dislikes. Now, for what I didn't like about The Princess We Young. I don't do this too much, but starting off with the beginning of the episode 1. I'm not sure what they were going for. If they were going for trying to infuse Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon or what. I almost didn't make it to this masterpiece. I was like, yo, I'm out, coach. They doing this, boo. Because I don't got time for that. But luckily, something shifted. So I encourage y'all. Get past the first episode, and y'all be good. My issue number 2. It's not in English. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind sub. And for those that don't know what I mean by when I say sub, I mean subtitles. I come from the anime community, so sometimes I prefer sub over dub. But when I feel like I need to be a super speed reading triathlon ass ninja,
God damn!
there's something wrong with that. Not only does it take away from what you're trying to visually see, but you can't even comprehend the scene because the dialogue is gone by the time the scene is. It's one of those things, man. Sub is just a little too fast for what you're trying to convey. You can't really get the message. And it takes away from such a rich story, such a great story, like you have to pause and rewind just to take it all in. Wait, pause. Pause on that. Pause. So, this is why The Princess We Young is at number 5, and not even higher on the list. For one, I know how people are about sub, and the first episode is a turnoff for probably most people. Still, ranking system, I'll give the story a solid 9.5. Characters, a 9. Visuals, 9. Pace, 2. Suspense, 9. Originality, 5. Soundtrack, 7. Now, addiction rate, addict. Replay value, extremely high, because you got to always rewind, pause, and you know, I might not have time for this, or no, I might not have time for that. You see me? See, I need to forget that correct, and we good. Meanwhile, here's a short interlude. I enjoy. Here's what to watch. You see me?
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
That was a dude. That was fully a dude. Oh my god.
He's coming. He's
Oh my god.
Stop. Go around. Go around. Move.
Move. Following us.
Shoot, babe. Go.
Oh
Go,
my
babe.
God.
Go.
I'm going. He's scary.
Just go. Just go right.
Look, he's signaling at us.
I'm literally.
They pulled in.
Police.
They literally pulled in.
Inside and locked the door. Through the glass.
Okay, I'm recording. We don't want to roll down the window.
Stop joking with that. Come on, keep on going.
This is enough. You can talk.
Come here.
No.
No, get a little closer. I need to tell you something. Let me tell you something. Got you back.
Are you
kidding me?
Well, that was interesting. Anyways, coming in, number 4. All I wanna dead. I joke, I lie, I joke. I'm gonna play. Coming in, number 4. All of Us Are Dead. Hell of a freaking title, because I'm pretty sure that's how all of us felt when COVID-19 hit. Now, I'm not big on zombie movies, and I'm not sure if any of you guys are. And to be honest, I didn't really finish Walking Dead. I think I left off somewhere where the tiger appeared. I don't know. After that, I was out, coach. And Lord knows, I wasn't about to get into Fear the Walking Dead. The spin-off? Yeah, nah, spin me way off. But this ish right here, hands down, the best zombie movie I've ever seen. And you know what? Maybe they're right. Some things are just made better in Asia. Because this thing is lit. This thing is litty. All of Us Are Dead is it. Based in the modern era, director Lee J.Q. decided to bring us a heart-riveting zombie movie that we all could mess with. No longer are the days of the dumb zombie. While not trying to give it away, Nah, we don't do those. No spoilers here. But it gives you a crash course of when a living organism is created, the extent it will go to in order to survive. Similar to COVID-19. Now, y'all might think I'm joking, but hear me out. It got created in a lab, it got out, and it's been evolving ever since. Remind you of something? Now, you're probably wondering, why? Why should I watch this? Because it's the best damn roller coaster ride you could get on without feeling like you want to get off. All of Us Are Dead brings you on an emotional rise of highs, lows, in between, on the scene, around the town, in between, make you scream.
Boy, if you don't...
First of all of Us Are Dead is an Asian series that is English dub. Meaning, you ain't gotta read the subtitles. Meaning, you don't have to read. See what I did there? Options. Gave you options. Now, who doesn't like options? Hello, somebody. Still, the heart and soul of this well-written, masterfully executed, damn near masterpiece of a series is how strong is your will to survive. Is your response fight or flight? Now, I know most of them run gun already, okay? This is zombie and a gun, okay? The first response is flight. Take flight and take off. Run gun.
Run.
But I digress. Characters. What's a well-written song without the vocals to carry it? And that's exactly what the characters are in All of Us Are Dead. Refined vocals, all with a unique tone. Singing the ish out this series. The actors definitely brung it when it came to playing their particular roles. From the main roles of the high school students to the side roles of the nosy YouTube bloggers. Now, most of them don't want to say YouTube, but we say YouTube. It's the same thing, potatoes. Moving on, forward it. All brought a particular shine to the series, to the point you felt nobody was unnecessary. But there was one that shone brighter than the most. More like 1A and A1. My 1A is Chio Sung. He's like the quiet glue that held everything together, and full of hidden potential. The other one was Bir Su. both really help carry the series. And when you watch the series, you'll see why I'm low-key salty about what happened. Then we could talk about it. Visuals. Visually, nothing too crazy. The special effects and the zombies are as real as it could get, or else it wouldn't be on the list of eliteness. They did a hell of a job bringing to life the zombie apocalypse. I don't think anything was too overdone. It wasn't too gory for you scaries. And even though it was a lot of bit of zombies, it didn't seem overdone with the senseless killing just to kill. Pace. The pace. I mean, besides from the very beginning where it's a tad bit draggy, which is understandable because, you got a story to tell. I found it very thrilling and captivating to watch. It's a very binge-worthy. You'll find yourself wanting and waiting to see what will happen next. Because bad man, I know what go on. Originality. Originality? Okay, hear me out. Call me crazy. But it felt different. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a zombie movie. But if you can create something, execute it to the point it seems different, it looks similar, but it moves different. Like, for instance, fish. We've all had fish before. Unless you're allergic, then this is not for you. But for the most part, we've all had fried fish, steamed fish. But have you ever tried Jamaican stew fish? Yes, Jamaican stew fish with all the spice and flavor and sauteed celery. It's delicioso, you don't even know so. Hella flavored. That's what All of Us Are Dead is like. It's the stew fish of zombie movies. Story. 9. Given it's too relatable with all the COVID thing on it, yeah, you get it already. Characters. 9.5. Visual. 7.5. Pace. 8.5. Suspense. 9. Because when it's the kick off, I'll tell you, watch out. Originality. Premise, but I feel like a 9. Soundtrack, about 3. I don't really, remember what it was, Addiction rate. Highly addictive. Replay value. More than once. If you know me, know, you know. Alright. That's that. All of Us Are Dead. Come there. Number 3. Demon Slayer. Now, I'm not gonna assume everybody knows or understands the greatness of anime. And yes, there is a difference between anime and cartoons. Matter of fact, if you've seen any of these shows, The Vampire Diary, the originals, Twilight Zone, damn it, if you've even seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer and enjoyed it even in the slightest, you won't be disappointed with this series. Because this animated series right here might have surpassed them all. It's that damn good. Starting off with the story. Let me ask you, hypothetically, if your little sister, who you love dearly, turned into a demonic bloodsucker who tried to kill you, what would you do? What would you do? Run away? Hide? Walk it out? Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now, I mean, talk it out. Or you one of them talk it out like, come here, give me a hug. Or would you try to cleanse her and send her up to meet baby Jesus? Now, I may joke about this, but it is a tough decision. Talk about conflicted. Still, for that very reason and the decision our protagonist made is what sets Demon Slayer apart from the rest of the story. It's just so good. Now, Demon Slayer is an anime shonen that follows a teenage boy named Tanjiro Komuro after his family was slaughtered and his younger sister, Nezuko, turned into a demon. We follow Tanjiro on his epic, jaw-dropping, and at times, very sad journey to becoming a Demon Slayer, all in the pursuit to help his younger sister. What makes the story of Demon Slayer so compelling is, well, it had to be the multitude of dynamic relationships that were being cultivated throughout the whole series. Whether it was the relationship between himself and his oh-so-adorable little sister, listen, you can't help it, man. The cuteness that comes off Nezuko is simply infectious. And I challenge anybody to watch this series and tell me different. It's damn near Mission Impossible. From that relationship to the relationship with his fellow demon slayers, which is pure comedy. Pure comedy. Them boys crazy, straight wild. And that drives his own flagship. You have to watch to understand. To even the relationship between Tanjiro and the other demons, which I kind of feel really drove the story and kept you engaged because of the unique angle it took of showing you why the demons were considered demons. But after they got defeated, and particularly after Tanjiro defeated them, it will go into like a sort of flashback of previous lives they led before becoming monsters, showing you like a glimmer of whatever humanity they had left. So you didn't always feel good about the kill, but it also didn't justify their demonic actions. Yo, listen, you gotta hold the L. You gotta hold the L. And that in itself was a hidden gem. Hidden in the shadows of amazing visuals, the action-packed, dynamic fight scenes all had an impact and importance on like pushing the story forward. I don't know how they did it, but you almost were captivated by every person, people, or thing that Tanjiro encountered on his journey to becoming the legendary demon slayer. You will not feel cheated, bored, nor disengaged while you take this journey on this magic carpet ride. Mizat, a whole new world, a brand new carpet. Boy, if you don't stop. Characters. Demon Slayers live with a multitude of fantastic characters, all with unique personalities and traits, aka they're all fucked up. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But you grow to love them. Starting off with our main protagonist, Tanjiro, who's described as having gentle eyes, but also the drive and determination that once he sets a goal, he won't give up. But don't play him for gushy, because he's the definition of, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Anyways, his biggest attributes is his ability to empathize with anyone, even demons. Nezuko. Sugar and spice with everything nice encapsulated into a bowl of pure adorability when she's in relaxed form. But play with her brother if you want to and see her demon come out. Nezuko don't play about hers and who she deems family. She don't play about her brother. You hear me? Inosuke. What can one say about Inosuke? Other than that, he's one of the more peculiar characters on Demon Slayer. He's often seen wearing the head of a boar. His fighting style reflects his personality, always in your face and aggressive to a fault. Always up for a challenge and always challenging Tanjiro to a fight. Inosuke is just pure of heart and intentions. You gotta love it. Visually, this is without a doubt the most beautiful piece of art I've seen in a while. The CGI backgrounds are breathtaking, mean. Oh my god! Wow! And the traditional animated elements are impeccable. But enough with all of that. It's visually stunning. Not like any other anime, much less movies that I've seen. That's as drop dead gorgeous as this anime. I just want you to know. Anyway, from the opening scene, you can see the difference in quality visually. And one of the most impressive things they did in the show was how they took regular swordsmanship and added character to their sword techniques. As like a visual metaphor, let me explain. For instance, Tanjiro's sword flows like water. Zenitsu strikes fast like lightning. So, as they fight, it's like watching paintwork, like a painter work. It's like an art form. Before the paint dries, wet like water. Fun fact, water isn't necessarily wet. See, what it is, it saturates the... Boy, if you don't stop. They do this so you can intuitively understand the difference in fighting styles without going through all the unnecessary explanations. Which might have dragged the series out, and we all don't want that. So, aesthetically and conceptually, the series go dum-dum. The series go dum-dum nice. Pace-wise, the series is very timely. It doesn't feel like a drag. It keeps you engaged and alert, always getting a certain sense of tension, which also rolls into suspense. There's very few let your guard down moments in Demon Slayer. The suspense is killer, pun intended. It's watching a thriller with a great storyline. You get the shoot 'em up bang bang, but in a sense, it's more like a slice 'em up slang slang. It's a ride that you definitely want to hop on, Pause. Originality. Originality. For me, I'm sorry. Not sorry. This is original. Yeah, it gives you the typical shonen runaround, but if you can package it and deliver it and make it hit different, then it's original. Listen to me. Art is taking something that inspires you and building on it. So yeah, we used to have fire on a stick. Now we have fire stick. Take your time. Think about it. Think about it. Soundtrack. Works well, goes well, flows well. Oh well, it's gonna be your umpteenth time watching until you even notice that. Oh damn, this soundtrack really goes good with the series. It flows so good that it synchronizes with the action. You won't even notice it. Job well done in my book. Addiction rate. This is one of those trippy ones. You know, it's mind blowing. It's like, wow, mind blowing. Replay value. This is high value. This is done so well and looks so good that you don't even mind viewing it over and over again. Again and again. It's happening again and again. One of those things. You see me? Either way, Demon Slayer, must watch. Coming in at number 2, Stranger Things. Story. Anyway, Stranger Things. The peculiar thing about Stranger Things is it found a way how to tap into that part of us that likes something strange. Now, don't try to deny it. We all like that strange from time to time. Like, baby, let me get that strange tonight. You know, that thing you do with your stranger danger. Make you gotta look at your significant other in the morning sideways like, who the frick was you last night? I don't know if I should call you or the Lord. Why you had a... Anyway, let me give you the gist of Stranger Things. It starts when a young boy vanishes. A small town uncovers a mystery involving secret experiments, terrifying supernatural forces, and one strange little girl named 11. Stranger Things takes you on a thrill ride that starts off slow and builds up fast, sort of like a hey, yo, relax, my guy. Every season of Stranger Things got progressively better and reached its peak at season 3. Season 4, though, they started to do something strange for some change. It got real different, real freaky. I don't know. Characters. The characters in Stranger Things are once again the heartbeat of the series. Starting off with Millie Bobby Brown, aka 11. She played her part flawlessly. Especially season 1 role. And to pull that off as such a young actress, amazing. Really, all young actors and actresses really pulled and held their own. But my nigga is Hopper, played by David Harbour. And the real MVP besides 11 is my boy Dustin. They call him Dusty. You'll get that on later on. Will's the glue. And Lucas is the realest, aka scariest black person. I could go on and on about the cast, but I just want y'all to jump in and watch. You won't be disappointed until about season 4. Joking. Not joking. Alright, let me keep it real with y'all. Before we go on, you know what my issue is with season 4? You had 11 coming back looking like she was Winona Ryder, and Winona Ryder looking like she was 11. So when you seeing Winona Ryder, you seeing 11. So it was like you seeing 7, 11, 11, 7 all day. It was confusing. Speaking of confusing, let's talk about Will. This ninja bugging. Here's why. He's in high school. Shorty's trying to play footsies with him. He's like, ilk, nah, cooties, get away. You know how many ninjas would die to get that footwork in high school? He didn't want to play Winterfresh cool. You know? The gum? Nah. Instead, he wanted to play Juicy Fruit. Oh, shoot. Mama Joyce did try to warn us. Season 1. Pay attention. Plus, what little boy you know at that age is going to sacrifice himself? For their friends. Nah. We were only doing that for the one we had a crush on, our first crush. We had a hard enough time trying to get one to take one for the team, much less. Sacrifice? Man, listen. Anyway, I'm done ranting. Still, you will enjoy watching Stranger Things season 1 to 3 until they try to make you believe 11 was a serial killer. Chill, I'm done. It wasn't a spoiler. Relax. Visually, there's nothing really too crazy starting out in Stranger Things. I think they follow the motto, less is more until season 4. Was that a bar? Huh? Well, if you don't... Even the intro gives you the gist of the series. How it's simplistic yet gripping. Still, there's no denying the epic elevation of visual craftsmanship as the storyline progressed. Yet, I just still can't get over the fact of how they went overboard with season 4. Never the more, all that was given, it was still a good look. Pacing. How can I put this? It drags in the beginning, takes off in the middle, take off, splash. Breaks down in the fourth, except for, well, I can say that we don't do spoilers here. So just know that there's a side story that keeps season 4 from being total-ish. We'll leave it at that. Suspense. This is where Stranger Things is at its best. The suspense is thick, boy. It will hold and grip you in suspended motion once the going gets tough. It just, figure 4 locks you in. Originality. I don't think it comes more original than Stranger Things. Yet, they borrowed pieces from here and there, but that collection created something unique unto itself. And that's one of the reasons people gravitated towards it. Soundtrack. You'll find yourself vibing with the oldies but goodies. Soundtrack was well done in practically every season. And yes, even season 4. Gotta have something good, right? Joking. Characters. 9. Visual. 8.5. Pace. A good 8. Suspense. Boy, 9.5. Originality. 9.5. And finally, soundtrack. Vibes. 8. Addiction rate. Hippie. He will definitely turn into a hippie. Like, whoa, dude, that was so good. Yeah, right, Cheers. Replay value. Very high. Something you don't mind watching more than a few times. Except for, say it with me, season 4. I'm joking. Season 4 at the end was good. Let's not hate. No hating here. Season 4. Good. It's good as gold. Stranger Things. Say number 2. Think about it. Has to be good, right? Finally, coming in at number 1, The Last Kingdom. Story. Welcome. This is a story of Uhtred, son of Uhtred from Bebenberg. Or, as I like to call him, the new Mr. Steely girl. Yeah. Now, ladies, there's no reason you shouldn't be watching the series. They done gave y'all the new Brad Pitt from Legend of the Fall, from what the ladies are telling me. Now, I'm not no hater. Do you think, Pimpin? But fellas, there's absolutely no damn reason you shouldn't be watching this show. It's for us. It's Vikings. Hoorah! Plus, you don't want your lady spending too much alone time with this ninja man. He's the new Mr. Steely girl. They start caring about this ninja and it's like,
I can't live if living is without you. Me too. For God's sake, calm down.
I hope nothing happens to Uhtred. You gotta look at him sideways like, you know it's a TV show, right? You know he's not doing it for real, because I swing swords for real.
Boy, if you don't.
But no, let me give y'all the real soul skimmy of the show. At the core of it, The Last Kingdom is a show of a boy trying to find his way back home to Bebenberg. To Bebenberg? To Bebenberg. The Muffin Man? Yes, the story is designed around Uhtred Ragnarsson's journey to find his way back home to Bebenberg. After being taken from his homeland, then being raised by Vikings, and as simply as the story might sound, the total opposite couldn't be more true. Or, as the French would say, au contraire, my dear. Oh, she. Look at you, multilingual. Anyway, this is one of the best, if not best, storytelling, character developing, bloodshedding, plot twisting, backstabbing, plow giving. That'll make more sense when you watch the series. Show on Netflix, or anywhere for that matter. Because Destiny's all, and that's all you need to know about the war between the Saxons and the Danes. It's the god of the Christians versus the god of the pagans, and the boy that was raised between both. Destiny's all. Characters. The characters on The Last Kingdom are some of the most layered, intriguing, well-developed characters you can find on TV show right now. Starting with our main protagonist, Uhtred, son of Uhtred from Bebenberg. A brooding, pig-headed, straightforward character with a heart of gold. To characters like Alfred, a cunning, witty mastermind manipulator To characters we start out sympathizing with, then it turns out we dislike them and can't wait to see them die. Like, after all, this nigga's still alive, man. Damn. To the most developed and probably best written character in the show, named Brita. And yes, jokes will fly, because I name my Brita. Get up here about Inari.
Stop it. Get some help.
No, but no. If you watch the show, you would know she's the opposite of that. And play with her if you wanna. The fan favorites, and also Uhtred's son of Uhtred best friend, Finan, who's probably the funniest character on the show. These characters in the show are just beautifully written and flawed at the same damn time. And that just you just end up falling in love with every character for one reason or another. Hate them, love them. These characters are bussin'. Just beer flavor. Visual. Visually, nothing tops seeing or hearing somebody yell, Shield Wall! The Last Kingdom somehow finds a way to get your ass up off the couch and drags you into the shield wall and have you feel a part of the action. Action scenes are epic and well done. Once the action gets going, you'll be locked in. Apart from the action scenes, The Last Kingdom is apparently filmed in Hungary. Who knew? Hungary was the perfect location to spill guts and find glory. Pace. As in any good story, it takes time to fill you in and helps you connect to the characters and storyline, which gives you a richer, more in-depth experience. But once it's on go, it gets your swing swords is here in for a hell of a ride. Suspense. Suspense is thick, boy. Whoa, pause. I don't think you get too many chances to just relax and be lacking in The Last Kingdom. Hell of a ride, like I've said before. Originality. Originality? It's nothing really original. It's Vikings, bitches. Taking dames, kicking ass. Hoorah! That's Sneasel. Soundtrack. It's really too much going on to even remotely remember the soundtrack. But one thing I can tell you is the music always seems to fit the tone, so it innately submerges you into the scene. Rating. Characters. This is a 9.9. No such thing as perfection, so think about it. Visuals. 9.5. Who doesn't love Sheen She-Wool? Anyway. Suspense. 9.9. Originality. 1. Soundtrack. 9. I don't know. Intro's fire. And plus, you always remember, Destiny's Earl. Addiction rate. Crackhead. I promise you. Crackhead. It's straight crack. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Replay value. Extremely high. Come on, you know how it is. You know. And plus, who doesn't want to watch the best damn show looks like ever created on repeat? I promise you. Sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, and enjoy The Last Kingdom. Cause y'all know why. Destiny's Earl. Aight, keep going first. Stay right, keep it tight.
Cause I'm tight, 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 cause I'm 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 tight, 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 tight,